Welcome to our Boomba All-American Selection Show. I'm Jade Smith, sitting alongside of Senior Vice President of National Events, Matt Trebuchan. We'll be announcing the Northeast All-American teams, but first, let's start off with, Matt, tell us how the selection process of these rosters work.
Sure, Jade. We hold 3 tryouts in each of the 8 regions across the country for a total of 24 tryouts. And at these tryouts, players are measured on their baseball skills. They run the 60-yard dash. They do infield and outfield velocities and throwing accuracy. Everybody hits. Pitchers pitch, catchers catch. It's a pro-style tryout. The players are evaluated, graded, and it's all done like a draft.
Well, what a great opportunities for these boys. So let's get started with our 9U Northeast American team. Ethan Pratane from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Carson Chamberlain from Spartanburg, Pennsylvania. Ty Manafoli from Richmond Titans. Braden Mann from Williamsburg Revolution. Charlie Messina from Pro Swing Pride. Dylan Messina from Pro Swing Pride. Orvie Potts from Maryland Legends. Tyler Rowling from Loudon Aces. Brian Seelman from Tidewater Drillers.
Brian's a switch-hitting, power-hitting catcher with way above average 9-year-old backstop skills.
Noah Sluzalis from Mid-Atlantic Red Sox. Conlin Taylor from Nicholas Tioga LL. Sawyer Wickstorm from Clarksville, Maryland. Now for our national team, Dylan Bullard from Greensboro, North Carolina. Drew Baumgartner from Mount Vernon Patriots. Elijah Boswell from also Mount Vernon Patriots. Andrew Castillo from Beaver Valley Red. Ty Hames from Hagerstown, Maryland. Sean Haskell from Mount Vernon Patriots. Houston Herbert, also from Mount Vernon Patriots. Tyler Hoogsman from Lake Norman Copperheads. Cole Joust from Fielder's Choice. Graydon Linehan from Virginia Stars. Tristan Pradez from Astoria Storm. Phoenix Williams from Kensington, Maryland. Now for our 10 and under American team, Sean Arnesia for Loudon South Eagles. Dylan Fegley from Mid-State Mavericks. Brandon Gare from Connecticut Capitals. Colton Green from Indian Trail, North Carolina. Nate Hoskins from Aldie, Virginia. Jacob Lee for Extreme Heights. Evan Meir for Virginia Venom.
Evan's a power-hitting right-handed pitcher with excellent pitch separation and command. He made my starting rotation.
Brady Miller from Oakdale, Pennsylvania. Isaac Pena from Showcase Baseball Academy. Aiden Schnars for Virginia Venom. Jake Stanley for Pirates. Jamie Z for BC Cyclones. Now for the national team, Joshua Bartels from Stafford, Virginia. Connor Ballou from Team Minion. Brett Binnick for Tri-State Arsenal Prime. Connor Darling from New Jersey Axemen Red. Luke Faust for CBC Blue Sox. Andy Franschek for Mason Bombers. Dustin McGinnis for New Jersey Misfits. Liam O'Toole for Fielder's Choice. Luke Bacone for East Fishkill Patriots. Jordan Reyes from West New York, New Jersey. Matthew Sabato from Lafayette, New Jersey. And Jamil Williams from Granville Storm. Now for the 11U American team. Austin Boggs for Pinnacle Baseball. Connor Dupius for Southern Athletics. Anthony Gabello for Hanover Sports. Alan Hernandez for BC Cyclones.
Alan's a power pitcher with incredible upside, a nasty 2-6 roundhouse curve that he'll throw in any count. Alan knows how to set up hitters and watch them fall.
Drew Hollowell for LM Pumas. Cole Pinland for Asheville Braves. AJ Poole from McLean, Virginia. Trevor Reese for Triple Play Baseball. Langston Rupert from Charlotte, North Carolina. Ryan Terrell from Williamsburg, Virginia. Cole Trails from Penn Valley, Pennsylvania. Christian Walker from Jamestown, North Carolina. Now for the national team. Antonio Albanese for Virginia Venom. Brandon Butler from Spring Church, Pennsylvania. Josh Garcia for South Jersey's Elites. Jaden Green for Pinnacle Baseball. Chase Lee for Asheville Braves. Nick Longo from Oakdale, Pennsylvania. Christopher McCullers for Fielder's Choice. Charles McDowell from Durham, North Carolina, Alex Naylor for Kernersville Knights, Nico Polari for U.S. Elite Baseball, Stephen Trone for NJ Bombers Baseball, and Devin Washington for Pinnacle Baseball. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, Matt's going to tell us how Boomba is involved with our program.
Being selected in the NPF draft, you are immediately welcomed into an organization that demonstrates work ethic, dedication, and love for fast-pitch softball. As the official uniform provider for the NPF, we at Boomba recognize this. Our unparalleled craftsmanship shows in the way the products look and perform for these high-level athletes. Boomba's cutting-edge uniforms, products, and our commitment to the sport of fast pitch are why we are the official uniform provider for the NPF.
Welcome back, but before we get back to our selection show, Matt, can you tell us a little bit on how Boomba is involved with our program?
Sure, Jade. Once again this year, Boomba supplied the program with the shirts for the tryouts and also the jerseys for the players. Each player gets 2 high-definition, full sublimation dry-fit jerseys that I'm sure they'll wear on the field and probably off the field when they get home.
Well, how exciting for those boys. So to start off with our rosters again, 12U for American teams. Joshua Campos for CBC Blue Sox, Tyler Garr for Hanover Havoc, Chase Krebel for Beaver Valley Baseball, Cian Saylor for Diggin Baseball, Peyton Smith for Burke Venom, Lucas Say from Fair Lawn, New Jersey, Dylan Talbot from Glen Allen, Vermont, Gabriel Villani for Snyder Bucks, Jackson Westcott for Virginia Cannons, Eric Wiley from Church Creek, Maryland, Asaya Witherspoon from Hickory, North Carolina, James Wright from Pinehurst, North Carolina. Now for our national team, Garrett Allred from High Point Thunder, Joshua Bussey for North Wake Warriors, Jaden Chapman from Lancaster, Virginia, Addison Clark for Virginia Reds Black, Bryce Green for Olney Pirates, Jackson Hauer for Beaver Valley, Nathan Kladowski for Beaver Valley Red, Gavin Miller from Oakdale, Pennsylvania, Tyler Stone for Zoned Redhawks, Jack Serdez for Frederick Rangers.
Jack's an all-around skilled athlete that does everything on the diamond just a little bit better. A true blue-chip standout.
Bailey Wickstorm from Clarksville, Maryland, and Joshua Wilson from Clinton, Maryland. Now for our 13U American teams, Ike Aguihanya from Stars Showcase, Josh Anand for Asheville Braves, Qin Brazil for Fungo Red Sox, Cade Brewer from Virginia Beach, Virginia, Kai Crockett for Pinnacle Baseball Academy, Wyatt Dancy for The Baseball Company, Eric Herbert for Skiesville Cyclones, Brandon Parks from Hampton, Virginia, Hayden Reidenhauer for Carolina Rockies, Ryan Say for Richmond Braves, Jonathan Wall for Tidewater Drillers, and Brady Ward from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Now for the national team, Michael Brooks Carrico for Carolina Rockies, Aiden Burns from Bristow, Virginia, Seneca Gregory for Pinnacle Baseball Academy, Kevin Gunn from Stony Creek, Virginia, Salmon Harrell for Northern Virginia Express, Tyler Lynch from Asheville, North Carolina, Jacob Mabe from King, North Carolina, Connor McCauley from Virginia Cannons.
Connor's a southpaw with 70s stuff and control. Kind of like a double threat. Oh, and he can hit too.
Christopher Polymeropoulos from Vienna Hitmen. Rolando Proctor from Frederick Sluggers. Eric Sledge from Bistow, Virginia. And Derek Hewling for Mid-State Mavericks. Now for the 14U American team, Nathan Camilli from Star Showcase Baseball. Eddie Isert for Star Showcase Baseball. Nicholas Gonzalez from Baltimore, Maryland. Preston Hall for CBA Canes Mendez. Eric Hayden for Viper Baseball. Colin McGee for Maryland Rampage. Drake Miller for Renegades. Mark Petco from Yorktown, Virginia. Ethan Shaw for Force Baseball. Sean Tanner from Midland, Pennsylvania. Nicolad Williard for York River Renegades. Zachary Wodronowski for Richmond Braves. Now for the national team, Isaac Brewer from Demons Baseball. Dylan Carrillo from Dumfries, Virginia. Tyler Cotton for Richmond Braves National Blue, Gavin Evans from Parkville, Maryland, Trevin Gilson for Carolina Rockies, Zach Hefty for Cyclone Baseball, DJ McInnes for Full Count, Avery Nordby for Cyclones Baseball, Demarius Rodriguez for Blue Rocks.
Demarius has got a big presence on the field. He understands how to run a pitching staff. This kid has a future behind the dish.
Danny Rosenfield for Baltimore Redbirds, David Spindle from Centerville, Virginia, Colby Taylor for Diamond Mine. Congratulations to all the athletes. So Matt, what can they expect at the games?
Well, Jade, unlike a normal tournament that they're used to playing in a weekend tournament where there's maybe like one tough pool play game on Saturday and the semifinal and the championship game on Sunday, at the All-American games, each and every game is that important. Each and every game is a tough game. You got to realize they're playing against athletes, the best chosen from all over the country on every team. So there's not going to be any cakewalks. There's not going to be any throwdowns. It's going to be the toughest week of baseball in their young careers.
Well, what an opportunity for them. So make sure to mark your calendars August 7th through the 13th in Kissimmee, Florida. We'll see you there.
Being selected in the NPF draft, you are immediately welcomed into an organization that demonstrates work ethic, dedication, and love for fast-pitch softball. As the official uniform provider for the NPF, we at Boomba recognize this. Our unparalleled craftsmanship shows in the way the products look and perform for these high-level athletes. Boomba's cutting-edge uniforms, products, and our commitment to the sport of fast pitch are why we are the official uniform provider for the NPF.